Have you been thinking about buying a modern home in the Metro Atlanta area?
We'll talk about what a modern home is and what modern homes are for sale in Metro Atlanta. Stay tuned.
Hello everybody, this is Gamalier, broker realtor with Sturgis Realty Group.
And I'm Alan Rios. I'm the realtor with Sturgis Realty Group here in Metro Atlanta.
And today we're going to talk about an important topic, and that is buying a modern home here in Metro Atlanta area.
Yeah, so a modern home, can consist of a lot of different things. And we're going to talk about some of the characteristics of a modern home and also compare that to a traditional home.
Talking about modern home here in Metro Atlanta, one of the houses that is popping everywhere. The type of style is modern farmhouse.
Yeah, take a look at this one here, Gamalier. It's a modern farmhouse, an example of what one looks like here in Metro Atlanta. And some of the common characteristics of a modern farmhouse is the metal roof, right? You see that a lot in some of these modern farmhouses. And also the batten siding that you see. It's the board and batten siding that you see with the vertical lines that kind of come across the siding of the house.
Yes, and so obviously it's also the typically white look that you see. And I mean, when you're standing in the outside, obviously the design is amazing. So, but they're actually popping all the way, inside the perimeter area of Atlanta, but also in the suburb area also.
Yeah, so they're expanding all across Metro Atlanta. They're not just in one location. So if you're looking to buy a house similar to the one we just showed you, they are available here in the Atlanta area.
Another, obviously, they also have contemporary homes also, modern contemporary look, like this property that we're looking at here, which is actually futuristic. A lot of made different look, and very good. When you look from the outside, you have a lot of glass. Also, that's one thing that sets them apart too.
Yeah, that's kind of the typical modern look when you look at a house that has been designed not only on the outside but in the inside as well.
So to explain what is a modern home, we wanted to break it down and tell you about what is a modern home versus a tradition, so you can understand more of a modern home design.
Yeah, so when we talk about a modern home, inside versus outside, typically they have large windows. So when you're looking at a modern home, they want to allow a lot of light inside the house. They also have a flat roof too, when you look at a modern home from the outside. Sometimes it's angled a little bit.
Slightly angled, yes.
Not a whole lot like a traditional home, which is more like a V shape. You'll see that slight angle to it. And also, there's no treatment on the windows, right? When you're looking at the windows,
no curtain, please.
That's it, no curtains.
Yeah, if you put curtains on a modern home, that's a design flaw. That definitely is.
That's not a modern look to a window, for sure. So when you have windows that are large with no treatment, and inside the house you have no wallpaper as well. You don't want wallpaper in there.
Like the Victorian look back in the days, a lot of wallpapers on.
You see that more in the traditional homes.
The traditional home, but the modern definitely is a clean look, it's sleek look also. But let's talk about the material so you can understand a little bit.
Yeah, so when you look at a traditional home like this one behind us, right? Typically you see them in brick, the design with brick on the outside. Also, they're structured with wood as well, right?
Stucco, so also some of them use stucco, also wood, some wood, but
stone too.
Stone also, but now when you talk about modern design, you're talking about more of a technology advanced material, like some of the concrete, reinforced steel.
Yeah. Also, when you're looking inside the house, they have large beams, right?
Yes.
So you see a lot of these large beams, kind of adding the support to the house as well. Also, what we noticed too are wood accents that you see within a modern home compared to a traditional home. And also another thing is more of an industrial look, right? Sometimes you'll see, it looks like it could have been a former warehouse, office or building, and it gives that industrial feel to it as well.
Yeah, you find a lot of that look in the condos in downtown.
Yeah.
If you're looking for that type of look, you do find it here in Atlanta, the industrial condo look. But now when you step into a home, what separates a modern home, it definitely has to be the open floor plan.
Oh my gosh, yeah, once you open up that door, right, and then you see this, Yeah. I mean, it goes straight from the living room right to the kitchen.
Yes, and that's what it is. It's a combination of putting all the rooms into an open area, and people love that. People every time they say, Gamalier, I want an open concept, open floor, and the modern is so famous, modern style is because of that, because they use a lot of beams across to create that open floor plans in the modern space, which combine open space kitchen, open living room, open dining, and you get that nice look inside, and also some high ceilings.
Yeah, and it comes with high ceilings, you're right. And that's a plan that a lot of buyers like. I mean, it's amazing to see their reaction when they walk into a house like that. No walls, and it's just, they can see straight into the kitchen. And you know, some folks do like traditional homes, don't get me wrong. So some people do like the walls, but this topic today is talking about modern homes and some of the common characteristics that we see with these homes.
Special, what makes them real special. And also we talked about, and I mentioned about glass before, and windows. Obviously, when you go to a modern home versus a traditional home, windows makes a big difference, because obviously the windows are, the modern home, they're all glass, and sometimes the glass are so large they could become actually walls of glass in some of these modern homes. Also, take a look at this one behind us, this house here that has a lot of the glass, a lot of design, contemporary look. This is a modern contemporary look home, and this is the type of look that you find in these nice homes available here in some areas of Atlanta.
Yeah, and that leads to our next one, which is another common characteristic. They're environmentally friendly, right?
Yes, they are.
So with these large glass windows that we have in these homes, it allows a lot of sunlight in, right?
Yes.
So, you know, as far as heating your home, you don't have to spend that much on heating, because of situations like this in the winter time, especially allowing a lot of that sunlight to come in, almost like a greenhouse effect, right?
Yes, and they use a lot of technology too on this house. So, you know, that's one thing that you will find, and they use a lot of the products that they're efficient. They can make the house efficient also. So that makes a good modern home also. But the concept that is very important about modern home that makes it very special is the concept where they actually connect the outdoor with the indoor as a living. So you get a lot of that glass. You feel you're sitting inside your home, but feel like you're outside your home.
It's like an oasis that's inside your house, right? So if you got a beautiful garden, you know, say in your backyard, yet you have these beautiful glass, large glass windows, you know, allowing the sunlight in, but you're also visually seeing all these beautiful plants and trees and bushes, and it almost feels like you're in the middle of it.
It does. And one other thing too that you see on this modern home is that you see a lot of the large doors and also sliding doors, where you obviously compare it to a traditional home that you just maybe have one door that takes you to the outside, or if you're good in a traditional home, you may have French door as big, but in this modern home, you definitely get that opening space.
It's real
feel
nice,
where you're feeling again that like you're pretty much living outside. You get that look. So definitely modern, you get a lot of sleek look, you get a lot of clean look, you get a lot of efficiency, you get a lot of things with a modern home, but it also comes at a price.
It does, they're a little bit more pricier than your traditional home because of all these added features that are inside a modern home. All right, well, we've talked about the different characteristics. What do you say we look at, see what's on the market here in Metro Atlanta, Gamalier?
Let's take a look. These are some properties currently, modern homes available in Metro Atlanta, available right now for sale, active. Take a look at what we have. Well, you see there's a lot of beautiful available modern homes available here in Metro Atlanta, available now. If you're interested in one of these properties, give us a call. We'll be glad to set you up to take a look at these properties. And there's a lot of properties actually popping out in the market now, a lot of these new moderns coming soon into the market. And we specialize in helping a lot of clients all through Metro Atlanta. It doesn't matter if you're looking at Atlanta or the suburb, we could definitely help you.
Yeah, and one thing that stood out amongst all those pictures that we showed you, these modern homes are not in just one location. As you saw, they're spread all out around Metro Atlanta. Some are in the city limits, Some are outside the perimeter in the suburbs. So you have your choice on the location and then finding the right house for you.
Again, if you have any questions, feel free to contact us directly, whether you're someone who lives local here in Atlanta or someone relocating from different states or someone's coming international. You can reach us by phone, by email, or text. Feel free to give us a call. We'll be glad to answer any questions. And if you have any particular question about modern home, we specialize in a lot of new construction also, and we can answer a lot of your questions.
And also, do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you like our videos as well. We've got a ton of videos. Take a look at our library. We cover different metro cities around Atlanta and also highlight a wide range of real estate topics.
Thank you for watching.
Take care. Talk to you next time.
Bye-bye.